Hey, what's happening, y'all? What's happening? It's your boy Willie Beam back in the building. Just want to thank y'all, man, for tuning in to another episode of Mirror Check. Please visit our YouTube channel, Mirror Check Podcast. While you are there, do me a favor, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, please share our content so we are able to have a greater impact, man, across the world. Also, go follow our social media handles, our Instagram, at MirrorCheck Podcast, Twitter at MirrorCheck underscore, and also TikTok at MirrorCheck underscore. Also, to stay connected to us, to our MirrorCheck Podcast for latest events, please visit our website at www.checkyourmirror.com, where you can purchase exclusive products, listen to all our episodes of our podcast, and subscribe for latest news and releases. And we got some great things in store for y'all, great things on the way. And so with that being said, man, if you're the one that's always pointing the finger at someone else, that means that your mirror is dirty. So what I would advise you to do is take a step back, reflect, and check your own mirror. Peace. Hey, what's happening, y'all? What's happening? It's your boy Willie Beeman, live in the flesh, back in the building one more time, man. We have a special episode for you guys on today, man. Very special episode. Just want to share with you guys, kind of on the flip side, man, I'm going to be interviewing my brother Ishmael in this episode, man. We both are July babies, man. His birthday is July 4th. My birthday is July 7th, man. We both were Cancers, and so we have a lot of good things in common, but I kind of wanted to flip the script with y'all, man, and kind of be the interviewer while he's the interviewee, if that's even a word. To bring you guys, a little bit more personal with him, man, and ask him some questions that way you guys, as listeners and followers, being a Mirror Check family, can get to know him on a personal level, and just different things that I want to ask him, man. That way you can get to know him, and continue to move forward on that. And so, without further ado, man, I'd like to bring my brother Ishmael on, man. Hey, what's going on, my boy? How you feeling?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you for all that, man. Man, they in a world of trouble, man. I got some stuff on. So yeah, man, I'm good, man. It's good to be here. Happy birthday, man.
Oh yeah.
Birthday babies, you know what I'm saying?
You already
July
know.
babies.
July babies.
Hey, ain't nothing like a cancel. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Well, before we get to the good stuff, man, kind of share with the listeners, man. I know your name is Ishmael, so kind of share with the listeners that's tuning in. How did that name come about, and kind of the concept and the meaning behind it. Share with them.
Okay, so I'll give y'all a little bit of the backstory of the Ishmael. So he is the son of Abraham, the son of Hagar, and he wasn't the promised child that God promised Abraham. So
Right.
Isaac was. Sarah, she couldn't get pregnant, and so Sarah basically presented the slave Hagar to Abraham, and Abraham impregnated Hagar, and Ishmael was born. And so, like I said, he wasn't a promised child, and so Isaac was born, and Ishmael became an outcast. That's one of the terms that Ishmael means. It means outcast, but also Ishmael means God hears or God listens. So once again, God hears or God listens. So even though Ishmael was an outcast and went through what he had to go through, God still heard him. God still blessed him. So that's what Ishmael means. How I got that name is my great grandfather. His name was Ishmael, and so my grandfather name, he's Junior, and he named basically all the boys Ishmael in the family. It's a legacy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I name my child Ishmael, probably will. Got to keep it going, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how the name Ishmael came, and that's a little backstory about Ishmael. Once again, Ishmael means God hears or God listens. But my middle names and everything, it's weird. My middle names, they're British. My last name is British as well. So my middle names, I'm named after my uncle and my dad. So I got some British middle and last names. But I think my name would have been Ishmael Herod, which means God hears the son of a hero. That's what it means. So, we got 7 Ishmael Herods in the family. So all their name is God hears or God listens to the son of a hero. So my name is God hears a British Arthur. God hears a British book writer, whatever it means. It's weird, but yeah, that's a little bit of backstory about my name.
Okay. I guess I want to stay in that vein, man. So,
Okay.
with your name being Ishmael, share with the listeners, what would you, I guess, share with the young Ishmael in today's world? What would you tell that young Ishmael, considering, you're a lot older now? What would that be?
I would tell him a multitude of things. I would tell him, don't be easily discouraged. Like,
That's good.
I know the younger me, I would always get discouraged, and I would always isolate myself, just because I was discouraged and I felt like I was easily defeated and everything. Like, just keep on pushing it. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. I'll tell them that. I'll share,
Right.
man, invest. I mean,
Man, for real.
Hey, instead of buying that PS3 or PS4 or whatever you was buying, them Jordans or whatever, go buy Nike shares, go buy Amazon shares,
Man.
go buy shares in Apple. Instead of buying that iPod back in 2001, the original one, which was like $300 to get. Mm-hmm. Imagine you would have had over 1,000 something shares of Apple at this moment. You know what I'm saying? You would have been well off. I would tell myself that, and then don't lose hope, don't lose faith, man.
Yeah.
I remember at times when I was younger, man, my faith would waver. I would always ask God, why this? And I would question them. And instead of questioning them, I should have just said, I will do it. Whatever you put me through, whatever you take me through, I'm for it. It's just gonna build me into a better man, a better soldier for your kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And, just those are the things that I tell the younger me, man. Just stay focused and don't get discouraged, and invest, and trust God through it all.
Yes, sir. That's some good nuggets, man. Yeah. Definitely some good nuggets, man, that people can take heed to and pull from. One thing I always hear too, man, that God always gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
Yeah, man.
And so, even when we're going through tough times and hardships and different things like that, man, he equips us for it and he builds us for it.
That's right.
In the season and the times that we're in. And so, the word already tells us that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God shall deliver us out of them all.
Amen.
So all means all.
Yep.
Whatever that is, all means all, man. So definitely that's some good stuff, learning, your name and the meaning behind it, and kind of give people some revelation and insight on where Ishmael came from. So kind of move forward, me knowing you for quite some time, and being in that single space for a period of time, what does having a relationship with purpose look like compared to a relationship with bad intentions? How would you differentiate that?
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me being single, going on 15 years, I haven't dated, I haven't been in a relationship, going on 15 years. Man, I just look at it like this. As for me, dating with purpose, man, that's a good question. Let me think. I would say this is okay. This is just me. I'm gonna just speak on me.
Yeah. Speak for you. Speak for you.
I look at it like this. There's great purpose if I pursue a woman.
Right.
If I don't see a future with you, I just consider it blind dating. I have no purpose. Like, people don't realize that I'm not here to impress you by any means. I'm here to invest in forever.
That's good.
So I'm not gonna waste your time, and I'm not gonna waste my time trying to entertain somebody I don't see a future with. Crazy thing is women get confused when I tell them I'm not the boyfriend type. They get confused all the time. Like, what you mean? Why are you wasting my time? Why are you doing this? Just be patient and just hear me out.
Right.
I'm just letting you say. I'm just saying that I won't settle for making you just my girlfriend. You're a woman. You deserve more than that.
That's good.
So I won't settle for just being a boyfriend. Instead of just putting that boyfriend title or whatever. I allow God to make me a man, a provider. The head, a husband. So when I seek out a woman, or if I'm dating with a purpose, what I'm saying, I seek his love to give to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just made the choice not to settle for what less than what God has for me. You know what I'm saying? That's dating with purpose. Like, you got to understand, you're on borrowed time. You can't, it's something that you can't get back. So you got to be intentional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything you do, you got to be intentional.
Got to be intentional. I believe that.
So dating with purpose is essential, man. Like I said, I'm not here to waste your time. I'm not here to waste my time. So you do have, guys who go out and, just want to waste people's time. I call them boys. It's the difference between a man and a boy.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Boys like to play, men's like to build. So I consider myself a man. So I'm here to build.
Here to build something.
So yeah, man, I got my tool belt ready, I'm ready to build a house, you know what I'm saying? Build a forever home, you know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to work, That's just me. That's what I look at as, for purpose, man.
This dude over dropping gems. That's some good stuff. So I guess, what would you say when it comes to protecting the relationship from outsiders? Because one thing that I've learned too, with me being married for going on 10 years, man,
right?
I'm very careful and cautious of who I allow, in my marriage, because that's the trick of the enemy. That can cause your marriage to become self-sabotage and toxic, and causing the enemy to cause both of you to fight amongst each other. Correct. And to separate the marriage. So I'm very cautious of who I allow to speak into our marriage.
Correct.
And that's very, very important. So what would you say? How does that look like, protecting the relationship from outsiders?
I want you to do this for me. Imagine a garden. You just imagine you have this beautiful garden in your backyard. It's a garden that you invested your time, your money, and effort into. Just imagine you growing these fruits and vegetables in your garden. It's not perfect, of course, you know what I'm saying, but it's a work in progress. Would you let your friends or family, who know a little bit about gardening, come into your garden and drop seeds? Would you allow that?
No, sir.
If they don't know much about gardening, just think about that.
It's good.
So, of course not. You won't. So, it's like, because you care about that garden, you're very careful who you allow in, the type of seeds that they try to plant.
Mm-hmm.
The garden is your baby, man. You invested so much into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like your relationship, man. You have to be careful who you allow access into your garden, your relationship.
It's good.
And you have to be careful for, the type of seeds that they're planting into it. You know what I'm saying? Because if they got one person's ear and they tell them, hey, this person no good for you, this person, that person, they doing this, and they influencing your partners, they're influencing their decision. You know what I'm saying? That's just not good. You just have to be careful what type of seeds they plant, and what type of seeds they're actually planting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. You have to be watchful of some people, because they'll come into your relationship, or they'll let me talk about it in the garden term. They'll come into your garden, also known as relationship in this term, and they'll come pluck up some stuff. You know what I'm saying? They'll pluck it up. You can be working on it for years, expecting a harvest, and all of a sudden they come in and pluck it up. You know what I'm saying? And some folks don't want you to have that joy. Some people don't want you to be happy. Some people don't want you to have peace, or they don't want you to prosper. So you just have to be careful. You don't want them to come in and pluck all of it out of your garden that you've just been working on. And it could be a family member, a friend, it could be a stranger. So you have to just be careful who you're talking to in regards to your relationship.
That's good.
And not to get too personal, like I did have a friend that I grew up in college with, and he was in a relationship, and he allowed his mother to come into the middle of his relationship, and she is the reason now that they divorced.
Wow.
So you have to be careful about who you're in a relationship with, because she would come in and she would tell him, oh, she's not good for you, and you deserve better, and all this other stuff, just feeding them negativity and getting in her ear and everything like that, and just separated them. And the crazy thing is to this day, they're good friends, you know, and they realize, hey, if I would have done this better, this better, this better. But, you know, she's happily married and he's out there dating and stuff like that. But they kind of realize, hey, we have to be careful who we let in our garden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'll tell you, man. Just picture your relationship as a garden, and you being the gardener, you have to just be careful who you let in your garden. You know, if you go to certain gardens, they have all different types of things that keep insect away. They got things that keep, you know, birds away. All these different things because they expect a harvest from it. You know, they expect something to grow from it, so they'll be able to, you know, share with their family or either share with their neighbors or sell or whatever. They expect something from it. So if you expect something from a relationship, you have to be careful of who you allow into it.
Yes, sir, man. That's
just me right there.
yeah. Speak your truth, man. Yeah. Speak your truth. There's definitely some great nuggets right there. I definitely can agree with all that, man. You definitely got to be cautious and, you know, allow the spirit of discernment to discern, you know, who's for you and who's not for you. Yeah. It's also another biblical principle, man, that says he who does not have rule over his own spirit is like a city broken without walls. And so at the end of the day, you have to have boundaries.
Right.
You got to have boundaries, man, to guard that garden that you've been working hard for, that you've put time in, and stuff like that. And so now that's definitely some great information when it comes to, you know, that part of it. And so I guess moving in that same vein, how would, you know, kind of speak to the men on this part, because I know a lot of men deal with this heavily. And so how would you explain to the men how to handle rejection? I know that's one thing that we fumble the ball with a lot, you know, and cause ourselves to self-sabotage. So what would you share with the men on how to handle rejection?
Man, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me just talk about me for a little bit. Like a younger me, I didn't know how to handle rejection. So I feared rejection. Like that's why I didn't ask women to be my, you know, girlfriend or something. I only had 2 girlfriends in my entire life. I'm about to be 33 years old.
In your entire life, just 2?
Yeah, it was high school. She know who she is. I'm not gonna mention no names. We beefing. No, we not beefing. We not beefing. We good.
Right.
We good. And then I had a college girlfriend. That was it. And you know, it took all the power in me to ask my first ever girlfriend in high school to be my girlfriend. Like I would kind of shoot like I don't know how to say signals. Basically, say, hey, hey, I like you. So what's up? You know. And so happened we had mutual friends in common, and it happened. But other than that, like I just fear rejection, man. As I got older, like I'm not even gonna lie, like I have asked some women, like, you know, on dates and everything, I got rejected or I just got left on red or whatever. I learned how to deal with it. I just laugh and just keep it moving. That's all you can do.
Right,
you know, what's the purpose? Like I don't understand why some men get angry at a woman for rejecting them. Like they'll either, you know, call them out their name, they'll get aggressive. What's the purpose? Well, why are you doing that? Like just if she say no or she's not interested, just keep it moving. Somebody gonna say yes. That's how you gotta look at it. Somebody's gonna say yes. Somebody's gonna give you their time and stuff like that. You know, and I also learned is like this. Every no is not bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't entertain everybody's conversation. What I mean is, for instance, let me go biblically on you. You remember when Eve was in the garden and the serpent came to Eve?
Yes, sir.
The serpent like was telling Eve, you know, about the forbidden fruit and all this other stuff. And so the thing is Eve first had to lend him an ear. Like Eve had to lend the serpent an ear in order to entertain what he was talking about. Like we have to be careful the conversations we entertain.
That's good.
Like a rejection, you know, that can be a blessing. Like it can be a blessing, a lesson, whatever you want to call it. But every rejection is just not bad. Just look at it as a blessing and a lesson, and just keep pushing forward, and just understand that you can't entertain, you know, everybody's conversation. Everybody not trying to hear what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it now.
Yeah.
I used to be scared like a mud, but hey, I got a little wiser, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
just got to keep it moving.
Definitely got to keep it moving, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that no is good for you.
Yeah.
You know, something like you saying, most men don't know how to deal with the no. So we too aggressive. We want to cuss them out. We want to beat on them. We want to do all these unnecessary things. And so, I think that just comes down to us not taking care of ourselves as men individually.
Correct.
Lashing out on a woman and stuff like that. And so, definitely great points, man. Being cautious.
Yeah, lack of maturity.
Yeah,
man. It's like for real. Like,
yeah,
I just look at women as like I was telling you, like that's somebody's sister, that's somebody's mother, that's somebody's future mother, that's somebody's whatever. I look at it like this. That I put my mother, my sister, my grandmother, my aunt, all in their shoes. I'm like, you know what? If I see this woman and I'm pursuing her or whatnot, and she reject me, I'm gonna respond the same way I respond to my mother. I'm gonna laugh and I'm gonna keep it moving.
That's a good way to put it.
But I'm not gonna disrespect you because you are somebody's daughter. You are somebody's aunt.
Facts.
You are somebody's sister. I'm gonna show you respect. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So kind of going backwards.
Okay.
In your college journey, man, what was the decision in you going to the University of Texas at Austin? Because I'm pretty sure you had other college opportunities, college offers, and different things like that. So what was that driving force, that decision in going to this particular school?
Man, so if you went to high school with me, you heard my name on the announcements like every day. Ishmael has got accepted to this school. Ishmael has got accepted to this school. So I got accepted to the University of Texas at Austin, TCU. If you don't know where that is, that's in Fort Worth, Texas, Texas Christian University. I got accepted at Texas Tech, Texas A&M, University of Hawaii. I got accepted to Brown University, which is an Ivy League school. I got accepted to the University of Florida. I got accepted to the University of Southern California, UCLA. I got accepted to all these schools. But, growing up, I was raised a Longhorn fan through and through. Like, we would always go to the Texas relays every single year as a family. And, my grandfather would always be, decked out in Texas Longhorn gear. And, I was raised a TCU fan too. TCU was my third option. You know what I'm saying? I love the Horned Frogs to death. But when they play my alma mater, my Longhorns, I'm rocking with my Longhorns. I don't care if we lose by 50. Hey, either way it go, I win because I'm with both teams. You know what I'm saying? So either way it go, I win. So. If my Longhorns not in, I'm rocking with TCU, you know what I'm saying? But that was the main reason, driving force for me going to the University of Texas, me being raised a Longhorn fan, me seeing my grandfather in a Longhorn clothing, him always wanting one of his grandchildren to go to the University of Texas, you know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it, but me being his favorite grandchild, don't hold that against me, any of my family members. But me being his favorite grandchild, why not make his dream come true? You know what I'm saying? So I did it. I went to the University of Texas, and man, it was an experience, man.
That's good stuff, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard your name called numerous of times being in high school.
I still got all the letters, man, all the acceptance letters, man, and man. I got a lot of them.
All right, so just to stay on that, man, because I know me and you, we always talk about different conversations. We're both big in sports and so it's kind of like a two-part question. So I guess give the listeners your Mount Rushmore for football and basketball.
Shoot. See, okay. For basketball, we're gonna start off with this.
All right.
Jordan number 1.
Okay.
I gotta put Jordan in there. Number 2. I'm gonna put LeBron number 2. Number 3, I gotta put Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Oh yeah,
man.
Black Mamba.
Kobe, man, gotta put Kobe.
Yeah.
Just nobody had that mentality like Kobe, man.
Dog.
Just take over a game. He was selfish with the ball. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was selfish, but nobody was like Kobe. I was listening to a conversation. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to my other Mount Rushmore people, but I was listening to a conversation that one of the Kobe teammates had, and he called Kobe selfish. Just like, man, you don't never pass the ball, you'll never get a triple double. And Kobe's like, I can average a triple double every game if I wanted to, and he bet Kobe that he wouldn't get a triple double. And crazy thing is, they said at the end of the first half, Kobe was 1 assist away from a triple double at halftime.
That's crazy.
And Kobe winked at him and said, "I can average a one if I wanted to." Like I was looking at that. So it's so far it's Jordan, it's LeBron, Kobe, and man, y'all gonna hate me for this, but I just look at it like this: like nobody has impacted other side of the world, the Eastern Hemisphere, like this person. He created a jump shot that people still use to this day. He transformed the power forward position, in my opinion. Yep. He's the first true stretch four. He was much younger when he was he was much athletic when he was younger.
I know where you're going.
I'm a homer. So the great Dirk Nowitzki.
Yes, sir.
I gotta put him in there, man. I gotta put him in there. Just me being a Dallas Mavericks fan and just seeing his growth and how he basically, he never had another true all-star. He never had a superstar he played with. He played the game his way. He created an unstoppable shot. Outside of Kareem, skyhook, and Jordan fadeaway, that one-legged fade. It's just a shot that nobody cannot stop.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant do it. LeBron James do it. Kobe was doing it. Just everybody was doing this one-legged fade, man. Just like he just transcended the game. Like players like Giannis Antetokounmpo, he always showed Dirk love. Jokic showed Dirk love. All these foreign players talk about how Dirk impacted the game and how he impacted their lives and making them, want to be that shooter or something like that. When you see all these European players come into the league, they want to be shooters. Like they can be 7 feet, 250 pounds, but they want to, jack up threes like Dirk.
Exactly.
That's who they idolize. It's like when we was watching basketball, we saw Jordan. LeBron wanted to be Jordan. LeBron wanted to be Magic Johnson because that's who they saw and that's who they idolize. And a lot of these people in Europe, they idolize Dirk. So, like I said, I got to put him in there. In my fifth and final spot, I got to go with the most dominant man ever. You know what I'm saying? Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? He just bought a house out here in Dallas-Fort Worth area, so I got to I got to rock with him, man. So it just, how he just took over games and how physical he was.
Oh man,
just the presence,
freak of nature, man.
Yeah, man. Only way you could stop Shaq is when you do hack a Shaq. And the crazy thing is, when you do hack a Shaq and the game is on the line, he would knock down the free throws. He could miss a million free throws, but when the game was on the line, he would hit them.
That's true.
He was like clutch. Like he'll go probably like, if he was to shoot 10 free throws, he'll probably go 7 for 10. But you wouldn't expect that. That's 70%. You wouldn't expect that. You see, okay, 40, 50%. Nah, he'll knock them down when the game is on the line. So that's my top 5.
Okay.
When you come NFL wise, you get, I hate to say it, and because Deflategate and the Patriots taping people and everything like that, but you got to put Tom Brady in there. You got to put NFL. You got to put Tom Brady. That man is a beast, man. You got to put Tom Brady. I say second, man. I enjoyed watching him. Omaha. You know who he is. Peyton Manning. Got to put him up in there too, man. He ain't got as many rings as Tom Brady and everything like this, but man, he was a joy to watch, and all these audibles and stuff like this at the line of scrimmage is because of Peyton Manning. People would, change plays, and he was like one of the first quarterbacks to get like multiple plays, called from his offensive coordinator. He can basically pick and choose which play he wanted, and then he can just audible to Omaha, whatever he wanted to do out of the play. So it was just a joy watching, Peyton Manning. And then number 3, I will put Walter Payton. I really didn't get a chance of watching him, but I will sit there and watch his highlights, man. Sweetness. It wasn't nobody like him, man. Sweetness was a beast, Walter man. Payton. Sweetness. Rest in peace to Sweetness, man. Like, he was a beast.
Yeah.
But my 4th, I'm trying not to stay on the offensive side, but this is just so much of an offensive game. I'm gonna put my 4th. I'm gonna put Deion Sanders.
Oh man, he definitely in my top 5.
Reason why is because primetime, man. Like, he was truly he wasn't one of the first shutdown corner. If you want to go shutdown corner, the first one that ever actually played for the Dallas Cowboys, Mel Winfrey. Like, he was a shutdown corner. He led the rookie year. He led the league in interceptions and all this stuff. Cowboy great and everything like that. Just Google search Mel Wilfro. He a beast. He was like the first true shutdown corner. But nobody brought like the culture to the game like Deion Sanders, like the flashiness, the high stepping, the Jerry curl,
the bandana.
Man, he just like had all the swag, the wristbands on his arms and all this other stuff. He just brought all the swag, man. Like he was just a joy to watch, like returning punts, returning interceptions. The only thing he didn't do was tackle. He said he called that a business decision. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I got to put him in there. And my fifth and final one, I would say, man, this is hard because I don't want to stay on the offensive side. I'm going to put Lawrence Taylor.
Ooh, LT
gotta put him, man. He was doped up on coke, but he was he was a bad boy. He was a bad boy, man. Like, you know, even when when he broke Joe Theismann's leg, man, and ended that man's career, man, you know, it was a sad play, but nobody could stop LT, man. Like that man was a beast, man. Like I used to hate, you know, watching him play against the Cowboys and everything like that, man, because that man was just cold, boy.
Yeah, LT, man. Probably one of the greatest linebackers of all time.
He is, to me, in my opinion, he is. It's like it's he in a tier by himself, like Lawrence Taylor. And, you know, he was a great pass rusher, but people don't understand, like, you know, he was just a playmaker, man. Wherever the ball was, he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was a playmaker, man. Like,
it's true.
Man, I wish I could put Ray Lewis in there, but he ain't better than LT in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But Ed Reed, I wish I could put you in there because you the GOAT at the safety position, in my opinion, be better than Rod Wilson when he switched over to safety. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm sorry I couldn't put y'all in there, man.
Oh man, great lineup, man. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here on the Mirror Check podcast. It's Mount Rushmore on the basketball and football side, man. Football is basketball are definitely great sports, man.
Yeah.
To watch, and so kind of share the listeners on a deeper level. Well, both of us being July babies and, you know, considered to be cancers, do you recommend when it comes to water, lakes, beaches, or oceans? Which one, I guess?
I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I've never been to a beach.
Never?
Nah, I've never been to a beach. Crazy thing is, I used to work for in the aviation industry. I'm not gonna tell you the company I used to work for, but I used to work in the aviation industry, and I used to travel for free. You know, every time I wanted to go to like a Miami or Hawaii or, you know, San Diego or something, it was hard for me to get there. Just tickets would, you know, be overbooked or whatnot. Right. One time I was on my way to go to Hawaii and flight got canceled. And then next time I was on my way to Hawaii again. And, you know, my jump seat, well, my standby seat was actually taken. So I looked at it and it wasn't meant for me to go. So, I mean, so my other choices is a lake and what?
We got lakes, we got beaches, and ocean.
Ah, man, I can't. A lake. That's the only thing I'm left with, a lake.
The lakes, yeah.
Man, but if I ever get the opportunity, I would say beach, because I just love water and I like sand. I've been on sand before, but I did like playing volleyball and like you know, Fort Worth has this little thing that they have for July 4th when they shoot fireworks. They create this thing, Panther Pavilion. They create like a man-made beach. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's the closest I ever been to a beach. But yeah, I mean the only choices left with is a lake, man, and little dirty things. Stinky things and all, man.
Okay.
Yeah, lakes,
okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Beaches, but lakes.
All right, got you. So, kind of go a little deeper. What's your favorite thing to spend money on? I know I see you all the time on IG getting something.
Oh man. So I like to spend money on. If you know me, in my background, man. So I graduated with a degree in management information systems, computer information systems. So I'm always spending money on technology.
Yeah.
I always have the latest and greatest Apple products. If you see me, y'all think I'm weird, but I wear 2 Apple Watches.
Yes, he does.
I got 2 iPhones. I got 2 I carry 2 iPads with me. I
Yes, he
carry
does.
my MacBook. I carry all my Apple products with me, like literally every day. I'm weird like that. But if you go in my my little closet, like I literally have probably every product Apple has released since the original iPhone in 2007.
Wow.
I still have them in my closet. I have all the Apple products. Like I just purchased, Apple Series 7, but when it first released, I'm pretty sure when the 8 come out, I might get it too. I might not because it's basically the same. They always they don't do it. It's some minor updates and everything like that.
Right.
But of course, I'm gonna get the new iPhone 14 when it come out. That's one thing. And then like another thing is I slowed down on this, but I love to go out to eat, like try new places. Like I'm random. Like I get bored at home and then I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna just go try a random restaurant that I just drive past and don't even think about going in. I just go in and just go in and just try food and I'll spend money on that. And I love spending money on investing, like stocks.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Like every pay period, I'm buying some type of stock in something. Like if y'all see my portfolio, I'm like, man, this boy is a beast. I understand. Like we probably be headed into a recession. We'll know in July, third quarter if we're heading into recession. But this is the perfect time to buy. Like when people fear the market and prices are dwindling, like this is the perfect time to buy.
Perfect time to buy.
Amazon just did a stock split. Tesla discussing and doing a stock split. Google is discussing doing a stock split. So I just look into those, do y'all research, and I'm not giving y'all like any investment information or anything like that, but just do your research and get involved into it, man. Just start building up your portfolio and then be able to pass that down to your children, or just be able to generate that wealth for your family, man. Just get into it, man. That's I love stocks, man. Right. So if I'm off the air or whatever, and y'all see me in person and you got some questions, I'll gladly educate you, but I'm not going to give you like, oh, you should invest in this. I educate you on stocks and how to, research and analyze, financial statements and everything like that. So to make sound decisions. So, yeah.
All right. So I guess this question here kind of goes into loving technology. So being technology savvy, do you plan on having your own computer company here in the future and building that?
So yes. So if you know me, I have a company called Holloway Investment Group. One of the actual, I'm gonna share this with y'all. I'm just share it. So I'm gonna eventually work on my own on the go mobile IT service, like where I'll be able to troubleshoot personal computers. If you have a business, I'll be able to do your business computers. Any server issues, I'll be able to do that. I know about computer servers. Software development, I'll be able to do that because I program in many different languages, so I'll be able to create different software. Like if you need, I don't know, whatever software you may need, like time clock, and you want to figure out exactly how much taxes will be taken out your paycheck, and I can create a program for that. All you have to do is just input, the hours you worked that those 2 weeks, or however you get paid. If you get paid weekly, those 40 hours, or bi-weekly, whatever, I can do all of that. So yeah, man, I got that vision. It'll happen when it happens. Y'all better be lucky I shared that vision with y'all. You know how I am. I'm very protective about my visions, but I'm not gonna give y'all too much detail about everything. But that I will start my own mobile technology company very soon.
Okay, that's good stuff. So as we kind of put a wrapper on this,
oh man, really? You just getting started, man.
Share with the people, what would be your greatest strength when it comes to Ishmael Hollow? What's that greatest strength look like?
My greatest strength, I believe, it's my heart, man.
Yeah.
Like, I take like, I don't know. I just have a good heart, man. When I love hard.
Yeah.
If I got it, I give. Um, you know, I'm not gonna try to steer you in the wrong direction. If you need me, I'm there. I don't care what time of day it is. It can be 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. No, I gotta be to work at 7 or 6 or wherever. I'll talk to you throughout the night. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure you're good.
Right.
It's just my heart that I believe that's my greatest strength. I thank God for it, man. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. On the flip side of that, when it comes to your weaknesses, what are what are those weaknesses look like, and if so, how are you able to manage those? Considering being single for so long and trying to navigate through life, what does that look like in managing those weaknesses?
So my weakness, I would say my heart too. It's a strength and a weakness for me, man, because it's like I expect too much from people, man. It's like,
yeah,
when you expect something and somebody don't come through, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, you know what I'm saying? I just learned over the years, man, we gotta manage our expectations, It's crazy, man. People let you down.
Yep.
People will lie to you. They'll lie on you.
Yep.
They'll deceive you. They'll reject you. They'll mistreat you. But you gotta understand, like, where your joy truly comes from. Like, my joy comes from Jesus, man. Like,
thanks.
I mean, I used to, like I said, I got a big heart, man, and it still impact me to this day. Like, I just expect too much from people. That's my weakness, man. But at the end of the day, like, in your word, at the end of the day, when my joy comes from the Lord, man. Like I said, I get disappointed all the time and everything like that, but I just can't allow that to impact who I am and my vision and my journey. I can't allow that to impact me because you can't let nobody knock you off your path. You can't allow that. It's gonna come with disappointment.
Yeah,
it's gonna come with some failures. Mm-hmm. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you mature. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you just got to take the good with the bad and just keep pressing forward. Because at the end of the day, as your term again, at the end of the day, something great will come out of it.
No, I definitely agree. Mm-hmm. It's almost, of course, the word tells us all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose. And so, when you think about that, I always like to use the metaphor of somebody who's cooking, a pot of gumbo. You don't eat the seasoning by itself. You don't eat the vegetables by itself. Once you mix all that and put it in the pot and put all the seasonings and all the meats together, once it has marinated, you get ready to eat it. It tastes better,
man.
And so, yeah, man.
What you know about cooking?
I don't know a whole lot.
What you know about that, Willis?
I don't know a whole lot, babe. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Man. Hey, I made some gumbo like a couple weeks ago. Man, it was a beat. Man, I be throwing down, man. If y'all don't know, I be throwing down.
Yeah. He be cooking.
I made some Philly cheese, man. Willie been asking me about that for the longest, man.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that Philly cheese.
I gotta make them one.
Waiting on that Philly cheese, y'all. All right, cool. So, I guess, man, some great questions, man. Allow the listeners to get to know you on a personal level, and all those different things. And so, I guess to go, let's see. I got another one I guess I can call this almost like a bonus. Yeah, bonus question. So what would be that favorite Bible scripture? What's that go-to scripture, man, that keeps you going?
Man, so so it's a scripture I see like every morning. Like that's the first thing that I see when I wake up. It's the first thing. Like if you go in my room, like I got like this thing on my wall. It just has this Bible verse in there. And then like I need to put my my dry erase board up that I have. And put it in my living room. It has that same scripture in there, but it's 1 Corinthians 2nd chapter 9th verse. Man, it's very powerful to me. It reads as, but it is written, eye has not seen, nor ear heard, nor entered to the mind of man the things that God has prepared for those who love Him. So I just look at it like this, man. I love God so much, man, and I try to prove it with my actions every single day. I fall short, you know what I'm saying, but I don't use that as an excuse to, you know, I just try to strive to be better every day.
Right.
But like I said, I'm not gonna use my shortcomings as an excuse for anything. But when you love God and your actions back it, you know, you can't even imagine what he has, you know, hey, you know, he actually prepared for you, man. It's like, you know, that just keeps me going. Like, you know, that wife, that business, that family, what I'm able to do within my community, be able to give back, just all the great things that I just can't even imagine what he has prepared for me just because of my obedience, in my journey, in my walk, you know, in the way I carry myself, just whatever he has for me, man. I just can't fathom that. It's just, man, I'm just ready. I'm ready for whatever he has for me. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Yeah, man. We know a lot of times we try to come up with the guilt trip or the shame or different things, making it seem like that God doesn't love us or he's the type of God that throw us away. But the word tells us he'll never leave us nor forsake us.
Yes, sir.
So he's right. He's basically our ride or die.
Yep.
He's that one in the rear guard. And so, man, that's definitely a scripture that you can hang your hat on. And so leave with the listeners, man, a motivational quote, something that they can hang their hat on, something that they can carry out. We're getting ready to enter into the second half of the year, man. People got goals and dreams and aspirations, or have faced failures or faced adversities and challenges and different things that life has hit us with, especially within this 2 years, you know, of going through this pandemic and loss and grief. Just, you know, leave the listeners with something, man, that they can hold on to, you know, moving forward to the second half of this year, even the years to come, man. What you got for the people?
Man, so I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Oh man. Don't spend your life battling with your pride, because you'll only end up losing, you know, the war with your soul. Like you'll lose your soul, man, in that war if you just battle your pride. You know, take advantage of every opportunity to learn and grow. You got to. You know, every wasted opportunity is a set up for a setback. You know, there's a time, you know, to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Try not to get so caught up to being the fun that blinds you when you're really working towards something. Like you're working towards something and you just become like the life of the party or whatnot. You got to be careful. Like it don't blind you from what you're trying to accomplish.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? And know that you, whatever that's meant for you, you don't have to chase it. You don't have to chase it. It could be money. You don't have to chase money. It could be fellas, it could be a woman. You don't have to chase her.
Right.
Woman, you don't have to chase men. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to chase any of that. All you have to do is just strive to be obedient. And whatever God has for you, it'll show up at your doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Just align yourself with God and, you know, be obedient, and whatever God has for you is going to come. It may not come when you want it, like the song used to say, but it'll be there right on time. I ain't going to even sing it because, you know, I sound bad. But, yeah, man, just be obedient in your walk, in your journey, and just make sure you just surround yourself with people who's like-minded and who's going to hold you accountable, who's going to love you, who's going to tell you when you're right, when you're going to tell you when you're wrong. You know, who's not afraid to pull you aside and say, hey, man, you was wrong on this, you know what I'm saying? You know, just surround yourself with the right people and learn to love yourself. But before you can love yourself, you just have to learn how to love, you know, Christ. You got to learn how to love him and get in that word, man. And just try to become a better individual every day, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'll leave with y'all, man. Just those nuggets right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Some great nuggets, man. Great nuggets. I pray that you guys receive, you know, some good nuggets, some wisdom, some revelation, some laughter, some food for thought, different things that you would have the ability to learn, you know, from my brother Ishmael and me interviewing with him, and just allow him just to share, you his heart with you guys, and both of us being July babies, just allow him to
Yes.
have the floor on this episode, and just breaking bread with each other. So I pray you guys got some good stuff on this episode. And so without further ado, man, we love y'all, man. We will see y'all on the next Mirror Check episode. Peace.
Hey, before we go, check your mirror. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whatever. What's good, Mirror Check family? It's your boy Ishmael checking in once again. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all blessed and in the right mindset, healthy. Just hope you're just being great, man. Going out there and just being great in everything that you do. This is a special episode for my 33rd birthday, which is July 4th. I really do appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening. I do want to thank the fans, man. The ones that have been with us, day one, the ones that's giving us feedback, the ones that's, waiting for us to live stream, which is coming soon. We actually start live streaming on our website, which is coming very soon. Our website will be www.checkyourmirror.com. Again, www.checkyourmirror.com. You'll also be able to see us on, Instagram. Live streaming, which is very limited. They limit the time that you can live stream. So you'll be able to tune into us live streaming on Instagram, and our Instagram handle is MirrorCheck.Podcast. We also have a clothing MirrorCheck Instagram handle. It is MirrorCheck.Clothing. So yeah, go follow both of those. We're also on Twitter. Go follow us on Twitter and TikTok. Both have the same username. It is MirrorCheck_. Go follow us. We got some great tweets and great content that we post on TikTok. I'm pretty sure we share it on our stories on Instagram too. But, just go follow us and show us a little bit of love on all those social media platforms. And also go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can just search MirrorCheck Podcast. If you're there, also share our content, man. We just trying to have a greater impact and be vulnerable and authentic, to our fans, man, and let them know, hey, it's okay to be real. You don't have to always be, Superman. You can be Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to show a different side of yourself. You don't have to be, gangster, quote unquote gangster all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. You know what I'm saying? People gonna love, people gonna hate. Just be you. You the greatest person that could be you is you. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta imitate. Just live your life and live in your truth, man. Also, man, on our website we'll be posting all different types of events. Within the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Let me rephrase that. We'll be posting events in the Fort Worth, Dallas area. Yeah. But yeah, we'll be posting events that we may host or any other person may host. And you never know, we might pop up at some of these events that we see around and try to interview some people, interview you. If you got a business or whatnot, you can always email us at info@checkyourmirror.com. Again, info@checkyourmirror.com. Give us a little bit of information about yourself and your business, and we'll get you on a podcast. We love to find businesses, up and coming businesses, and try to use our platform to help them grow. So you can always reach us through that. And, we're here for you. We're here to support as much as we can. We have this platform to support. And, like I said, our fans is our foundation. Let me rephrase that. God is our foundation. We got to give God glory in all things. And also our fans, our listeners, we want to thank y'all. And pretty soon when we start live and streaming, we'll be actually giving back to the fans, giving back to the community as well. We'll be doing a lot of free things just to get back to the community. We might pop up and, cut your lawn or whatnot, what I'm saying, just to give back, in this 100-degree weather. Lord help us. But yeah, we'll be giving away like gift cards, free apparel, just to show our love and appreciation, just to our listeners. So y'all stay tuned, and y'all be blessed, be safe on this 4th of July. My Independence Day is June 19th. Even though it's my birthday, I really don't do much, just hang around family. But that's the greatest blessing to me is my family. You know what I'm saying? Outside of being born, my life. You know what I'm saying? But family is right there with everything. Like, that's top of the list for me. But I'm a family person, by the way. Shout out to all our Cancers and I got a few Leos in my family. Shout out to y'all at the end of July and beginning of August. I don't believe in all that zodiac signs. I only know like 3 or 4 of them. So it is what it is. But like I said, y'all be blessed, be safe. Wherever you go, don't go by yourself. And if you do have to go by yourself, make sure you share your location with somebody. Make sure you keep your phone charged. It's crazy people out there. It's sad that we live in a world like that, but safety first. Also, do me one favor. Go in the bathroom or wherever you have a mirror and just look at it, man, and just self-reflect. Check your mirror. You can't always be pointing the finger at somebody. Sometimes you just gotta take self-accountability, man. It's like, hey, man, yeah, that's my fault. How can I improve? How can I be better? Just look in the mirror, man. And trust me, you will get further in life once you're saying, hey, it's not everybody else's fault. Sometimes it's my fault. I need to change this. I need to become better at this. I need to learn how to love myself more. I need to learn how to love others more. But in order for you to learn how to love somebody else, you have to learn how to love self. And if you want to learn how to be treated, you have to learn how to treat yourself first. And then surround yourself with people who's going to hold you accountable and treat you and hold you to a certain, standard. You know what I'm saying? So just look in that mirror and love on you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And let your light shine wherever you go. So once again, check your mirror. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode. We will have another special episode to celebrate my brother Willie's birthday on July 7th. He'll be 33 as well. Yes, I am 3 days older than him, and I'm like 2 feet taller than him. He is a midget, but that's my brother, man. I love him to death. And yeah, y'all tune into the next episode. We will release it actually in a few days. All right, check your mirror.